When one does not have what one wants, one must want what one has. Words have a magical power. They can bring either the greatest happiness or deepest despair. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. Were we fully to understand the reasons for other people's behavior, it would all make sense. All family life is organized around the most damaged person in it. The only person with whom you have to compare yourself is you in the past. We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. Public self is a conditioned construct of the inner psychological self. The first requisite of civilization is that of justice. We are what we are because we have been what we have been. Love is a state of temporary psychosis. From error to error, one discovers the entire truth. Two hallmarks of a healthy life are the abilities to love and to work. Each requires imagination. Men are strong so long as they represent a strong idea. They become powerless when they oppose it. Whoever loves becomes humble. Those who love have, so to speak, pawned a part of their narcissism. Love and work. Work and love, that's all there is. How bold one gets when one is sure of being loved. Most people do not really want freedom, because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. We choose not randomly each other. We meet only those who already exists in our subconscious. To be completely honest with oneself is the very best effort a human being can make. The scope of one's personality is defined by the magnitude of that problem, which is capable of driving a person out of his wits. There is a powerful force within us, an unilluminated part of the mind, separate from the conscious mind, that is constantly at work molding our thought, feelings, and actions. If you want to endure life, prepare yourself for death. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. The voice of the intellect is a soft one, but it does not rest until it has gained a hearing. If youth knew, if age could. Loneliness and darkness have just robbed me of my valuables. In the small matters, trust the mind, in the large ones the heart. The mind is, like an iceberg, it floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. It is not attention that the child is seeking, but love. I prefer the company of animals, more than the company of humans. Certainly, a wild animal is cruel. But to be merciless is the privilege of civilized humans. Opposition is not necessarily enmity, it is merely misused, and made an occasion for enmity. Everyone owes nature a death. Without love, we fall ill. The paranoid is never entirely mistaken. The great question that has never been answered, and which I have not yet been able to answer, despite my 30 years of research into the feminine soul, is, what does a woman want? I have found little good about human beings. In my experience, most of them are trash. Not to know the past is to be in bondage to it, while to remember, to know, is to be set free.